Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. And on Wednesday, 32 of Jamaica's best local footballers concluded a two-day training camp at the UWI JFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence under the watchful gaze of head coach Hallgrimsson. Hallgrimsson says that the training camp was useful for all parties.
I'm jumping again into an unknown territory now. From Iceland, I went to Qatar, to a new religion, new way of thinking, new culture. And I learned there that was me who needed to adjust to this new environment. So I know now I need to start on that, to learn the environment before I start to tell people what to do. So just what are the limits, how you talk to people, how you learn from the people around. That is always the first step before you start to take charge. You have to learn your students and your teammates and your superiors, so how to talk to them. So that is what I'm trying to do here. This camp is not only for the players, it's also for me. So the opportunity to try to get my philosophy into this crop of players, hopefully from the past, from my experience, I hope I can put a mark on Jamaican football.
Well, some players struggle to cope with the intense training sessions, but were happy at the chance to catch the eye of the Reggae Boyz head coach.
Well, the pace that I just play at, it was surprising, because it is the first I am playing at this tempo at a training session, and I really enjoyed it. It's the first time getting called for the national team to represent my country, so, you know, I have to adapt to this pace of game. So this is my first time. I will learn.
Yes, I think it's a great feeling to leave a stamp on my name for the coach, the new coach, and I think his impression of me was like, you're young, but you have I would say a big man mentality, and I love that, and I'm happy for myself, happy for everybody.
Yeah. All right, George, so we have a lot to discuss, and I want to pick up from Colin Anderson speaking about, you know, the pace of the training at the senior level. And I instantly, when I heard him said that, I said that has to be extremely important, because when the youngsters come to this level, they recognize based on this training course that this isn't child's play. You know, they actually get a taste, a feel of what it is to play with the big boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact is that I wonder what Colin would have said if the overseas-based players who play their club football at a higher pace than they play the JPL, and who, of course, are capable of training at a higher level than even Colin experienced over the previous 2 days. I wonder what he would have said in that environment. But it's good for him that he's there, and the crucial thing for him, and I'm so proud of Colin Anderson to see how he has matured. And again, I can't praise him without praising the coaches at Cavalier who facilitated his improvement, that he said, I will learn. He didn't say, boy, I'm going to see if I can. He was definitive. I will learn, I will improve. I really love that. And I'm so happy for him. I'm proud of him. And I think this is very good for the JFF to call the local players at this time. I've been very critical of them not doing that, not giving the local lads a fair look in. Nobody can say, well, at least coach didn't bring me in to have a first row look at what I can do and whether or not I can be useful to the Reggae Boyz assignments coming up.
Right, and you know, we also got the opportunity to hear from the coach. And of course, coach also new to the setup, and he was, you know, very quick to admit that, speaking about the importance of this also for himself, George, because he recognizes, and I really, I respect him saying this, that he recognizes that this is new territory for him, and he's speaking about the culture, because he's coming from a different background into the culture, a Jamaican culture, and he understands that respect works both ways. You need to understand the Jamaican culture if you are to coach this crop of players. Yeah,
and I'm hearing that he was at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex on Monday for the 2 JPL games that were played. That's a credit to him as well. And you know, it seems trite to be giving a coach props
for showing up at a game.
Yeah, for doing his job, because it's almost as if people they don't do this thing. And I'm very happy that for the past, well, since 2016, so 7 years now, have been doing the JPL every season. So when I say that so-and-so doesn't come to the games, nobody can tell me, but no, they come to no, I can tell you which coaches come to games because we see them. We have a bird's eye covering games, so we know who comes. So I'm very happy that Hallgrimsson is trying to connect with the local players like in the way that he is. I'm sure he's seen a few players who can help the national project. Jamaica's problem has never been a talent one. Hallgrimsson is excited about this mission because if he can crack this code, it will be the finest achievement of his coaching career. And I wish he's successful.
Yeah, I definitely hope he's successful. And again, I'm very thankful for the training put on for the 2 days. And I'm hoping that in the future, we can see more of these where coaches get the opportunity to have a proper look at these youngsters. Let's take a quick break and come right back.
Thank you for watching SportsMax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and to click the notification bell to stay informed.